Hello, welcome back to Strange Horticulture, the third day of my my takeover of this shop, and I'm sure nothing at all will go wrong. We still have some new mysteries to unravel, including this new card that we got. So north of Hawkshead, east of Lowick, west of Rustland, south of Crinkle Crag. So I think that's the first one that we're going to do, and we do start off with enough will to explore that we can do one exploration. So this is the one that we're going to try first. North of Hawkshead. Okay, we need to find Hawkshead first. Where is Hawkshead? There, Hawkshead. Okay, north of Hawkshead, east of Lowick. So somewhere above that. Where is Lowick? I think I actually just saw that. Oh, it's down here. So north of Hawkshead, but east of Lowick. Okay, that doesn't take much. Hawkshead is already east of Lowick. But it's west of Rustland. Where's Rustland? Ah, there. Okay, so we're in this zone here. And south of Crinkle Crags. Crinkle Crags. Okay, there's Crinkle Crags. So I'm thinking literally here. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of a field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing. A whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arm, points. I follow his outstretched finger and am surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. Oh, that's an intriguing one. I wonder whether we'll come back to this old man. Will he be important later? Yay, new plants acquired, and they're pretty ones too. Okay, we need some more will to explore, so I'm going to water my plants. I actually realised at the end of the last video, or after the end of the last video, that I might have been doing something really stupid with one of our explorations. And just entirely misreading the map. So we're going to find out now. This one that I've had in the drawer nearly since the beginning of the game. Gosport is a hateful town. He began his recovery in the woods to the south of the town. The woods to the south of the town. Why did I read that as the woods to the north of the town? Because I have tried literally every square around this area thinking, and in fact, I'm pretty sure I said this is the only forest that is to the north of the town, but that's not what it says. It says to the south of the town, which is obviously this way, because that's what the compass says down here. So we've got the south of the town and the northeast corner of the wood. So northeast in the south, and it should be this one. Yes. Okay, can everyone just pretend that I didn't do that? Let's just ignore the fact that I got my north and south mixed up. So the wood has a calming effect on my mind. It does me good to escape into nature, away from the stench and clamour of Undermere. It's not long before I spy a bright flower among the trees. I totally agree with that sentiment. Let's see what plant we got. Oh, a pretty one too. A really pretty one. I like this one. This one's going on the top shelf. Okay, let's pet the cat. And let the first customer in for the day. Wilbur. I'm looking for a plant. Lady of... what's it? Something or other. Okay, helpful. I'm no green-eyed Drea, that's for sure. My mind isn't at all what it used to be. It's the one that's supposed to help with mental decline. Okay, so we need Lady of Summer. Because it tells us down here. I thought we were going to have to try and work that one out, but... no, Lady of Summer. Okay. Lady of Summer, the leaves curl round delightfully, which, combined with an attractive flower and hardy nature, make this a sought-after ornamental plant. Aids with conditions of memory deterioration associated with old age. That looks very much like the plant that we literally just got. Have I just been incredibly lucky here? It's got curly leaves, it's got the right shaped flower. It is that one, isn't it? That one's similar-ish, but it doesn't have curly leaves. It's definitely that one. Okay. I'm confident with this. Here you go. Phew. Lady of Summer, plant identified. And we got Fennet as our new entry into the book. Chewing the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. It has long, soft leaves. So adding that page to the book. Okay, let's give this one a label then. And it's a Lady of Summer. Brackets for this one will be AIDS memory. Okay, let's put our labels back in the drawer. Actually, let's just keep this tidy. That can go back in the drawer too. And finally, this one can go back in the drawer into letters because we finished with it. Okay, one more pet for the cat. And the postman is here, David. They're saying that Ada's been killed. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't trust that sisterhood, but it seemed to me the Ada always looked out for the less fortunate. Ah, okay. Who's our letter from? Did you bring it from the witches? The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Okay, interesting. Where is that? There, Great Gable. I don't actually have a reason to go there right now though, do I? Is this my reason? I guess this is my reason. What happens if we try to go there? After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I'm still some distance from the summit. I'm freezing cold and ready to head home. I should do the sensible thing and turn back down the mountain, unless we have a brimlock. Okay. We have it in the book. Those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued by a draught made using leaves from the brimlock plant. It has a warming effect that protects against extreme cold. When conditions are just right in the cold of winter, brimlock produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. So does that mean that currently it is not going to have yellow flowers? Because I don't know what time of year it is, but I'm guessing it's not freezing cold in my shop. Let's try this one. Ah, it has smooth waxy leaves. It might be that one, waxy and tough. The leaves do look very similar to this too. I don't think I have anything else that looks remotely similar, and I definitely don't have any yellow flower ones. Well, apart from that one, but that's clearly not it, because I've already got the label for that one. Okay, let's try it. We might be about to poison ourselves, but I'm fairly confident. Yes, brimlock. Perfect. And we gather Sunset Mount Cap, which is apparently a type of fungus with a domed cap, sometimes called stinking mount cap. As a result of its unpleasant odour, it's thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home, and is often placed in doorways. It's mildly toxic to humans and should not be eaten. Okay, so just going to keep that in the shop even though it's dangerous. Over in Great Gable, I push on, no longer feeling the cold, and am presently rewarded. What did we get? Ah, pretty. We're getting some nice plants now. Okay, let's label this one before we forget what it is. Brimlock. And it is warming. Quick tidy up, pet the cat. Next customer. Norman. This plant is cursed. Wow, what a start. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I want nothing more to do with it. Okay, we'll take the cursed plant. What is it? Interesting. Let's just put that on the close inspection. Mushroom-like plant with red warts growing on it. So So not even a mushroom, just mushroom-like? Interesting. Okay. That was a bit of a strange interaction. I'm going to put this down here with my completed letters. And I guess I can leave that in clues. Oh, no, it's not allowed to go in clues. It has to go in letters. I'm going to leave that on the table then, because I don't know what that's for right just yet. Okay, next. Simone Green. Hellebore. Always a pleasure, my feline friend. Oh, my cat's name's Hellebore? I hope he hasn't been nibbling the plants again. He hasn't, he's very good. I have a favour to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out the information on those plants. Okay. I've been burning the midnight oil again and could use some common truce, and I know where to find it. Why don't you go get it? According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. Okay. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Sedberg in the meantime. Okay, we can do that. Take this. Okay, despite being described as common, the truce can in fact be quite tricky to find. However, it's known to grow in abundance on the slopes of red pike. Nobody knows why. Its leaves have been used for centuries as a balm against eye strain. I could do with that sometimes. Okay, we have well to explore already, so let's go find it. Red pike, here. I enjoy a pleasant stroll up the fell. The going is easy, the weather agreeable, and the view's majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I'm after. Okay, that was super easy. Maybe suspiciously easy. Okay, we've already got a customer waiting. Pet the cat. Next. Verona Green. When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. Like having a black cat called Hellebore? If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show every now and then. Let the punters know what I'm capable of, sort of thing. Okay, that's fair. How are we going to help you? Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and the little bugger called my bluff. Okay, are we going to turn a child into a toad? Oh, don't look at me like that. You know what little boys are like. I can assure you he deserves to be turned into a toad. Okay. Anyway, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behaviour in future. Have you got any shimmerlung? Probably. Let me check. What does shimmerlung do? I don't really want to give it to you if it's poisonous. The dried stem of the shimmerlung burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near blinding white-purple light. Flowers grow wrapped in large, ridged leaves. Okay, we can do that. That is a very vague picture, though. Is it this? Smells faintly of wood smoke, feels like rough glass paper. No, I don't think it's that. Let's start over here with these. It's not a mushroom, right? It says that the flowers grow wrapped in large, ridged leaves. Has a pleasing scent. The leaves have stiff ribs. I think it's this one. What do we think? It does have that kind of... Yeah, that's the flower. Yeah, it's this one. Otherwise, let's have a quick check, because I don't really want to poison a child. But yeah, nothing else matches. It's this one. Use. Yes, correct one. Phew. And we got Candlewood as a page. Produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. Okay, perfect. And now we can put a label onto this one. Shimmerlung basically does bright lights. We're doing pretty well today. Pet the cat again. Who's next? Irving Harris. I don't think I've met you before. Sorry if I'm shouting. I'm a little hard of hearing. I'm looking for a plant that can supposedly help me hear better, but I've forgotten what it's called. Okay. I remember it's bright red, though. Ah, okay, well this is interesting. This is the first time I've gotten one of these. So I'm going to have to work out what the plant is. So this one's bright red, the flower. This one's got a red stem. Ah, St. John's poppy was for hearing. Let's double check that in the book, but that seems pretty likely to me. Vibrant petals can be brewed to create a draft that can greatly improve the imbiber's hearing ability. Yeah, very confident. Here you go, have some St. John's poppy. Okay, that really couldn't have gone any better. We did lots of exploration. The only mystery I've got left is this, and just... I don't think I can do anything with that yet. We can end the day, but we have will to explore. So maybe we should just do a quick exploration. Let's bring this on here. There's nothing I can do with this right now, is there? No. Okay, let's go to... Where shall we explore? Let's go to a castle. It might just tell me that I can't. Let's go to Scissor Castle? Scissor is an imposing place. I would love to wander through their gardens, but I will not be permitted entry without an invitation. Oh, okay. We'll be back, hopefully. Let's see if we can get well noticed enough that we can get invited to the castle. Let's tidy up the desk for the day and pet the cat and see what exciting clue might happen at the end of this day. Oh, the dream is happening. What do we have today? Oh, this one's torn. Uh-oh. Time passed, a year and then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed. Well, it's going to be pretty much impossible to work out this clue, surely. I've got the X, but there's nothing else on the card to suggest to me where that X is placed. I think this is the most intriguing one yet. I just noticed that I can go back to previous explanations about the book as well. Okay, maybe we have to wait for this one? Or maybe I can piece it together with something I already have. That will be an intriguing mystery to uncover, hopefully, next time. Hopefully it doesn't just end up in the drawer for ages. No, I'm sure I can work it out. Okay, the end of this day on a very intriguing mystery. After a very successful day, we will start on day 4 next time. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want to find out what the answer to this mystery is, or if I manage to actually work out the answer to the mystery, please consider subscribing to the channel or liking the video, and I'll see you soon.